Time again for the news here on Rwanda Television. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this latest edition. My name is Serge Nhore. We'll begin with the headlines. Major road upgrades in Kigali City are scheduled to continue throughout the year. APRFC has beaten Rayon Sport to claim the Rwanda Super Cup. Now the details. The project to expand and rehabilitate the Prince House Yiporoso Massacre Road is set to begin implementation in the near future, as preliminary preparations have reached their final stage. This according to the Rwanda Transport Development Agency. The exact date when construction will begin has not yet been confirmed, but officials at RTDA say that the works will be carried out during the first quarter of this year of 2026. Now, private investors here in Kigali City who have turned to investing in electric vehicles and transport-related technology say this shift has brought them profits as it has reduced losses linked to petroleum products. They also say this change goes hand in hand with a shift in the mindset of Rwandans. As part of efforts to make Kigali even cleaner and green, there is also a program aimed at reducing congestion in bus terminals where passengers wait for public transport through can use digital platforms like Duma Booking, which enables ticket purchasing using a mobile phone. Both those who have invested in problem-solving technologies and those who have invested in electric vehicles are jointly encouraging other Rwandans to broaden their mindset and align with the national vision set by the country. The Minister of Environment, Dr. Bernadette Arakwiye, has stressed that Kigali will achieve its goals when it comes to environmental protection only if it succeeds in reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Rwanda has placed strong emphasis on environmental protection and on increasing the use of technology across all sectors. Among the broader objectives is reducing expenditure on imported petroleum products, which are among the country's most costly inputs. In 2024, Rwanda imported petroleum products worth $680 million, equivalent to more than 88 billion Rwandan francs, accounting for 28.4% of all imports recorded that year. Now, the Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources says that Rwanda increased the number of fish farm sites that Rwanda increased the number of fish farming sites and has one of the key factors that has helped raise fish production to more than 50,000 tons in the 2024-2025 fiscal year. As fishing activities increase, so do the earnings of fishermen, leading to improved livelihoods for their families. The country has implemented various measures, including increasing fish ponds and farming zones, boosting investment in aquaculture, adding value to fish products, and other initiatives. It is projected that by 2029, production from capture fisheries and aquaculture will reach at least 77,000 tons per year. Fishermen and aquaculture investors say this target is achievable, although there are issues that still need to be addressed. Regarding the challenges and others affecting fishing and aquaculture, the Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources says it is aware of them and is working on sustainable solutions. Currently, Rwanda's waters are home to 42 fish species. Tilapia dominate, accounting for up to 99% of national fish production. The Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources also notes that another fish type similar to tilapia, usually referred to as carp, has started to appear in Rwanda's waters. Now, parents and children living with diabetes say that a lack of sufficient information about its symptoms is one of the reasons patients seek medical care late, which leads to complications caused by the disease. Nutrition experts have emphasized that besides diabetes being a condition that can be inherited from parents, it can also result from an unbalanced diet and a lack of physical exercise. Health experts say that 3 types of diabetes are observed in Rwanda and that all of them share the same symptoms in both adults and children. Parents have been urged to promptly take their children to health facilities whenever they notice symptoms. Statistics from the Ministry of Health show that in 2024, Rwanda had approximately 130,800 people living with diabetes. Data from the World Health Organization indicates that between 1990 and 2022, the number of people living with diabetes worldwide increased from 200 million to 830 million, including both adults and young children. Now, Rutsiro district says that electricity generated from solar energy has contributed to increasing the number of households with access to electricity, as out of the 87% of the district currently connected, solar energy accounts for 35%. Residents of areas where it is difficult to access electricity from the national grid also confirm that solar-powered electricity has helped them to address a number of challenges. By this year of 2026, Rutsiro district by the end, that is, of this year of 2026, Rutsiro aims for the proportion of households with access to electricity to rise to 92%, and solar energy is expected to continue playing a role in achieving that target. The government of Rwanda has set a goal for electricity to reach all settlements across the country by 2029, that is the end of that year, as confirmed by the Prime Minister of the country, Dr. Justin Nsengiyumva, when he recently presented the government's 5-year program to members of Parliament. Overall figures from the Ministry of Infrastructure show that households connected to the national grid exceed 2.1 million, while those using solar energy exceed 893,000 countrywide. Now, the National Council of Persons with Disabilities says it is working with all districts with the aim of addressing the challenges faced by youth with disabilities who are engaged in youth support centers. Youth with disabilities say that youth support centers play a major role in helping them to achieve their dreams. Currently in Rwanda, persons with disabilities participate in up to 13 different sports, including well-known ones such as sit-ball, played by persons with limb disabilities, sitting volleyball, played while seated in wheelchairs, amputee football, played using crutches, as well as other various sports. It is also planned that 2 additional new sports will be introduced in order to expand opportunities for persons living with disabilities here in the country. Now, sports news, and APR FC has won the biggest trophy in Rwanda, the Ferwafa Super Cup. Now, APR FC defeated their opponents by 4-1 and were immediately awarded the trophy by the Minister of State in the Ministry of Sports, that is Rwego Ngarambe, together with the President of the Rwanda Football Federation, Fabrice Shema. In the women's category, the same trophy was won by Rayon Sport Women's Football Club after defeating Indahangarwa by 4-0. The programs are continuing here on Rwanda Television, so please don't go anywhere. Until I see you again, goodbye.